Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your most favorite manifestation coach under the sun. Reason why there's no such coaching program like my coaching program, and also nobody spends as much time on their clients like I do. 2 to 3 times per week is the frequency with which I interact with all of my clients, of which I have 25 at a time. And I coach with Zoom sessions and phone calls. I no longer coach with audio exchange, okay? I simplified my life and I also simplified yours. Now, if you are grandfathered into this situation or you're a past client of mine, this does not apply to you. So, in other words, you have the option of receiving audios from me. Now, the reason I'm recording this is because I want to update how I'll be doing things. So you guys know I'm no longer recording the educational audios, right, for the channel, which honestly you are missing out, but tremendously, if you're not already signed up to the monthly Magical Miracles monthly audio. It's only $350 per month, and you get the higher level audios, of which I never recorded on my channel. All right, so we cover things like manipulating energy. We cover things like manifesting. I dive into things that I discuss only in my coaching, which is why I had to make it paid content, essentially. And you get a lot of the things that basically 90% of it is what is going to go into my book at some point, or maybe 3 books, because it's just too long. There's a lot of material, okay, of which I will never put out on my channel. So I will not change my mind about it. Don't even dream of it. And I already have like close to 100 people who subscribe to this, signed up to this subscription, and you would be very wise to do so. Okay, if for whatever reason you can't come into my coaching, this is definitely for you. The upgraded version of this package is the deluxe version. Basically, it includes 2 hours, 2 phone calls, okay? A month of you asking me questions. All right, so you get the audios, and then maybe you have your own personal questions, or you have the questions about whatever you heard in my audio. And for 2 hours a month, you get to have your questions answered. Now, isn't that spectacular? Yes, it is. That's $750. Okay, so this is the stuff that I do for, the people that cannot come into my coaching. Obviously, ultimately, you're better off going one-on-one with me, signing up for the monthly coaching, which I recommend 2 to 3 months minimum. Okay, you have to come ready to work. You have to pre-book. Like I said, I have 25 people at a time. So first come, first serve. Don't dilly-dally. If you're thinking about it, sign up. Get on the wagon of changing your life. And if I resonate with you, if you're into being straightforward and honest about it, I don't deal with liars very well in my coaching. The few that I've gotten, it's just not going to work. All right, so you're going to have to be completely transparent and honest with me. Yes, everything is confidential unless it becomes like a legal problem of some sort, which unfortunately now I have to deal with for the first time in my life of coaching, in the history of me coaching. However, as long as you respect the law and you don't go crazy on me, everything is confidential. I think that comes pretty standard. Okay. In other words, you really are going to learn, first of all, way more from the audios alone than anywhere on any channel. And here's how I know, parenthesis here, before I say what I want to say. There have been channels that people sent me. First of all, people send me like endless mail, which thank you very much, but not everybody gets a response, because I have like almost 6,000 emails, okay, that I have yet to go through from my channel. Like, I don't know when I'll get to go through them, but I'm starting to. So this is actually what this audio is dedicated to. But answering questions from my mailbox. But the thing is, there are channels now, like I mentioned previously in one of my audios, where they type in a certain situation, like let's just say law of attraction or something like that. And the AI app creates a whole narrative, creates a whole video. And all they have to do then is put some imagery, and voila, you have a channel. And what's scary about that shit, first of all, it's very non-informative. If you listen to it, none of it really resonates. It just sounds like a bunch of phrases borrowed from a bunch of people. But the thing with that is that a lot of people are subscribing to these things thinking that this is helpful. It's not, because it's basically a robot constructing a video that doesn't really make any fucking sense if you think about it, okay? What I noticed, not for nothing, this is another reason I do not want to put out my my book, as it were, my audios, which are copyright protected, parenthesis here. You sign that agreement when you sign up for that. And I wouldn't mess around with that. This is why I'm having a legal problem now, because somebody literally took my copywritten material and incorporated into their coaching. Yeah, okay, 1 second, please. So what happens is I noticed that a lot of the things that I talked about on my channel, these channels are literally borrowing a title and putting it into AI and see what comes up. And the funniest thing is that they still coming up short. So this is why, you better off just subscribing to my audios and getting the real information, not for nothing. They don't even come close. But the reason I wanted to do this audio is because I want to answer some questions that you continuously ask me in emails. And this time around is going to be affirmations. And I know this is a long intro, but whatever, you need to hear this information. You're not going to get it anywhere else, all right? I'm always giving you the truth, all the truth that you really need to operate this manifestational zoo out there, as it were. So a lot of people continuously ask me about affirmations, and at some point I made this audio/video on my channel that affirmations are like magic spells, and I want to explain, all right? So contrary to popular belief out there, affirmations are not the way to manifest. They're really not. If you're starting out with affirmations, and you haven't done the work on yourself, you're not going anywhere. You're just not. I cannot tell you how many people, like 9 times out of 10, right? In my coaching, who told me, Anna, I've tried the affirmations, I've tried the 10,000 affirmation challenge, it didn't work. I fell asleep to affirmations, I did subliminals, blah, blah, blah. Very simple reason why it doesn't work. I think you already know. Your mind, your subconscious mind, will reject anything that is contrary to what it's programmed to believe. All right? Keyword believe. The way you start manifesting with affirmations is you change your belief work first. You don't have any opposing situation in your mind. Beliefs are strong motherfuckers. Really fucking powerful. I'm just telling you the truth. So you can go ahead and repeat whatever fucking affirmation you need to repeat. And the reason why it doesn't work, it's in the practice, actually. If you need to repeat something that many times, by definition, you don't believe it already. So why are you wasting your time? If you really believe something, an affirmation equals magic spell when you've processed your beliefs. You understand what you're working with. You understand what kind of car you're driving, as a metaphor. You get behind the wheel of this car and you tell it where to go, the destination. You only have to say once. You don't tell your fucking, I don't know, what is it called again? GPS or whatever. We're going to Bergdorf's. We're going to Bergdorf's. We're going to Bergdorf's. No, it knows where the fuck Bergdorf's is. One time you tell it, okay? It goes to Fifth Avenue and here you are, all right? To 59th Street. That's it. That's the fucking magic spell. But if you have to first understand where, you're even positioned, where your car is even located at that time, and what your car is made of and what it looks like, etc. This is still a metaphor. Stick with me, please. Then you're not ready to go to Bergdorf. That's it. Period. The end. That's it. You need to take a shower first. You need to put on appropriate clothing. You need to put some perfume, some makeup, be presentable, and then get behind the car and start commanding. That's also a metaphor. You need to reprogram your beliefs. And then, yes, spectacular results can happen, but it doesn't happen that, you have to repeat it over and over again. Listen, I make it so simple for you. Simplicity and truth rule the world, okay? You're not going to come up with a magic trick, with a magic potion that doesn't already exist. You're not going to reinvent the wheel, okay? You are just going to have to accept a certain truth or the truth, okay? And there's some, bullshit kind of promoters out there of easy fixes. It doesn't exist. So if you're one of those people who think that, you're going to get to this train, a runaway train to Alabama with your, I don't know what that means, with your affirmations, with Sammy Ingram, good luck. Like, seriously, I don't think that she even understands what she's doing to people, how harmful she's being. Clearly not. Because if she happened to have even one session with one of her clients, which I know she doesn't, she will fucking understand that she's affecting lives by these lies that she's spewing. And that's very harmful. You have responsibility. When you're becoming a coach, it's a very responsible job. So you might as well be fucking truthful and don't just be in it for likes and subscribers. Excuse me. And whatever else, or money, okay, for that matter, but be there for the work to actually change somebody's life. And if it takes somebody like me, which I have no problem with being unpopular, because truth is sometimes unpopular, but it's necessary. I have no problem telling people the truth, and this is the fucking truth. Now you can resist it. You can hope for a better answer. This is the answer. The answer is that if you don't believe something, you can tell it till you're blue in the motherfucking face. You will not change your belief. You will just not. It will be completely, because here's the deal. Every single person is individual, right? There's a reason why you're not buying into that affirmation. There's a whole story behind it. Your mama drama panorama, there's a story. You need to explore that story. That's what I do in my coaching day in and day out. That's why it takes 2 to 3 months, which is a minuscule amount of time compared with the amount of time you already spent on other coaches, okay? Excuse me, my voice just went in the toilet there. Other coaches, watching videos, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot fucking easier and simpler to address the issue that's staring you in the mirror, you. A lot simpler, a lot more productive, it's a way better investment, all right? Because I can be like all of these YouTubers. No, I can't. No, I can't bring myself to do that. Who, take videos from their car and talk about how to win the lottery and all these clickbaity, bullshitty things. Okay, listen, the truth is so simple. It's just literally like the video I recorded last night, okay? After all my meetings, I was really tired. I hope it didn't show. It's about your mind. It's about what you believe. If you believe that, the money is not going to come to you because you're unworthy, because there's a program running that you're unworthy, no affirmation under the sun will correct it. If you believe that you are unlucky in love and you're unworthy of your SP, no affirmation, no magic trick, no nothing will solve it until you actually confront the brutal truth of what it is that you believe about yourself day in and day, what you carry with yourself in your mind. There's no magic potion. There's literally, the universe is so precise. It gives you concrete results based on your commands. All right. That's just the end of it. Okay. So again, if you want to sign up for my audios, the links are below. I would highly recommend. That's an entry-level coaching, as it were. You will learn a whole lot, okay? This is mandatory, okay? You get an audio every other day. Tomorrow is the new drop, okay? So I would definitely advise you to sign up. You will get all the audios you didn't get until you signed up, meaning like you'll start from audio 1 that I sent to everybody. So you will not miss anything, don't worry. You can also sign up for the deluxe version in order to talk to me, or you can just book a session and then sign up for monthly coaching. In either case, remember this, okay? The answer is you. The answer is really you. Whatever you put into your mind, whatever you're watching throughout the day, just remember it's you're working on. It's not the easy fix that somebody's trying to sell you. There is no easy fix. Forget it. This is a lifelong journey. You just need to get on the right track to start seeing results and then continue the practice. Just continue the practice doing the same. Once you figure out the recipe, then you just continue on. You don't stop in the middle of it. You continue, okay? To continue getting results. But instead of any magic trick, like I said, you're better off starting to get to know the person, the most important person in your life, you. Okay? The most important person in your life is you. Staring you in the mirror, who's creating your reality right now as we speak. And that's the whole shebang. And if you're not frustrated enough, well, then wait until you're frustrated enough. But why wait, right? Start today. Until next time, don't forget, live on Saturday, 3 p.m. Bring your questions. I will decide on a subject sometime, maybe tonight. Ciao, ciao.